The delivery went pretty well. She was 9 pounds 6, so she was quite a big baby.
I had a cesarean, so my recovery was a little bit longer.
I think my best advice during recovery would be to take it easy and not try to do too much all at once.
You've just had a baby, and even though you've just had one of the most memorable experiences of your life, you're probably also feeling tired, sore, and uncomfortable. All of these feelings are perfectly normal. There are a number of things you'll need to be aware of in order to take proper care of yourself.
When women are recovering after childbirth, they really need to concentrate on taking care of themselves as well as taking care of their child. It's important that they get an adequate amount of rest, that they sleep when the baby sleeps, that they're concentrating on their own nutrition and hydration, and that they're cognizant of the emotions that they may be feeling after childbirth and recognizing when things may not be right and when they may need to talk to their physician about what's going on.
Hi, Ella. I'm Ann. I'm your nurse today.
Soon after you're back in your hospital room, you will be examined by the medical professionals in charge of your care. They will cover a host of issues relating to your healing after childbirth.
When we go in to see a new mom after she's given birth, usually we'll tell her we're going to be checking different areas that have been used during the delivery and birthing process. Ella, I'm just going to check your tummy, and I'm going to check your bottom to make certain everything looks okay. And if you have any questions, you can ask. We check uterus or fundal height to make certain it's maintaining its nice firm consistency so that she's not bleeding. At this point, the uterus has involuted and it should be down around your belly button. And I'm going to give you a gentle press to feel where I feel it. We also check bleeding or lochia flow. Lochia is the vaginal bleeding that occurs after you've given birth. How is your bleeding, Ben?
Oh, slowed down.
It's slowed down?
Yes.
Are you having any clots or any heavy
no.
bleeding? No.
No.
Okay. Normally the first day, you know, it's pretty heavy. By the time we discharge you, it's pretty much a little bit heavier than a normal period. You need to use a sanitary napkin or a peri-pad in the beginning. By the end of 4 weeks, you're down to a mini pad. In your postpartum stage, for the first 6 weeks, you're not going to use any tampons. You're also not going to put anything in that vaginal area, and that includes intercourse.
The nurse will also check for hemorrhoids, which are a swelling of the anal tissue and can be very uncomfortable. The best way to heal this condition is to use witch hazel pads or steroidal creams on a peri-pad. Breastfeeding moms will also have her breast checked so they're not overly engorged or painful and that there isn't any nipple breakdown.
You just want to make sure that he doesn't, you know, start pinching or hurting the nipple at all, but he looks like he's just slid off and he's just kind of nuzzling.
And we're also checking any vaginal tears or perineal lacerations or episiotomies for their intactness to make certain they're not opening and they're healing correctly. An episiotomy is actually a surgical cut that is done to facilitate the baby's head to come through the vagina. And you have a small tear here that looks very good. It's intact, meaning that the sutures are intact. And those are dissolvable sutures. Nothing has to be removed. To care for it, you want to keep the perineum as clean as possible. Each time you use in the bathroom, you're rinsing off with warm water. You're also using topical anesthetics, which helps. You're also using little witch hazel pads, which is very soothing to the area. And you can also use sitz baths. This is basically like a little mini bathtub for your bottom. You soak your bottom anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day, and the warm water circulating on the area is very soothing. It's very therapeutic for healing that episiotomy or that surgical cut that was made.
When we come back, how to take care of yourself when you get home.